Finally, welcome back to another episode of our Wrestling Life podcast. We're back.
Yes, sir.
It's Wednesday as of recording this. Last week we
Yes,
had
sir.
some last week we had some technical difficulties, so this is episode
Uh-huh.
8.
We're fitting both episodes into one, apparently.
Kinda. Yeah, I don't yeah, it's been a long week.
It really has.
Oh, what an episode of Dynamite it was tonight.
Seriously. What an
Pretty
episode.
pretty good. Not even gonna lie. Decent. I think we will at this point we should just make it a segment. I think we know where we're gonna start.
Fuck you, Sheeta.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for you to say something. He really is not with this whole TBS title story.
Statlander should have won, Tony Khan. You know it.
Obviously, he doesn't know proper grammar either.
It was, but okay.
But yeah, no, I think it's going all in. It's going to be
I
Sheik
kind of,
Statlander at all
I
in.
saw another fatal four way or a triple threat.
Nah, it's going to be one on one. It's
Who,
gonna.
Sheeta and
But
Maya?
mm, oh yeah, no, you're right. Maya is the champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Statlander didn't win the title. We would have had a new champion.
another three-way then. Yeah, stupid. Those terrible ending. Terrible end to that match. Roll up cheese.
Yeah, really. Statlander
Oh,
wasn't happy with it, though. So, again, we probably could possibly see it.
that's true. It's very true. Well, now that we got that out of the way,
Yeah.
let's talk about the Continental Cup.
Yep. We all know what's going to be the main event at All In.
Well, it's not
It's
going
going
to
to
be the main
be,
event. It's going to be the
well, yeah, we know, yeah,
finals for
one
the
of the
cup.
matches. Yeah, the finals.
Probably going to be Moxley Kingston.
We know it's going to be Mox and Kingston. They again, we're gonna start it from the original Continental Class. Well, yeah, technically original Continental Classic from the brackets, but now we're doing it as a cup. So it's going to be Mox and Kingston.
Yep, yep,
Because we were
yep,
there
yep.
for that all we were there for that first match between the first not their first match, but their first continental wording
It wasn't. It
in brain
wasn't.
not functioning.
It wasn't I think it was a Ring of Honor match. We were there for it. I know what you're talking about. It was at Grand Slam in New York.
No, it wasn't Grand Slam. It was at World's End, the first ever World's
No,
End.
that's right. That's right. It was World's End.
Mox and Kingston were the main event.
Grand Slam was Claudio Kingston.
Yeah, which we will never talk about. That night pissed me the fuck off.
You didn't know who Eddie Kingston was that night.
Technically true. Yeah,
So
sounds about right.
you were just rooting for Claudio because you knew the name.
Mm-hmm. Sounds about right.
Uh,
Claudio Ganoli.
you made that joke like 50 times throughout the night, and the worst part about the whole thing was it was the first match. It was the first match. You made the joke throughout the whole. You were making the joke during the Rampage taping.
Claudio Ganoli.
The Hardy Boys were in the ring. He's talking about Claudio Cannoli.
Room for Ganoli. That's why.
Oh, that night was the night AEW actually changed their pyro. If you remember,
Yes. Yes.
they changed it to percussion pyrotechnics, and we weren't expecting it, and we were sitting pretty fucking close.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, ears were hurting. My jaw hurt when we left that show.
That is true.
I think the only other show that actually made my jaw hurt was Dynasty.
Yes. We won the
That made my
fluffer, that's
jaw,
why.
yeah, that made my jaw hurt too, pretty bad.
That was a good show too.
All the videos I have, the guy in front of us is just every time pyro goes off, he's just jumping. It's funny every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, but
But
it was an interesting match tonight. Did not expect um Nigel to go out with a victory.
neither did I. I thought the injury and all that. I thought Hitch and Sarah was taking it, and they were going to
Yeah.
eliminate him, but it's obviously not what happened.
Yeah. But the match between Jay White and Moxley was very good too.
It was very good. It was a 50-50 for that match. I would have liked to have seen Jay White advance, but I get
If
why
he
Moxley
advanced, he would have won the
advances.
champion then.
Well, no, if he advances, there'll be a new champion. Champion's not crowned till the final.
True. Sounds about right.
So we would have had a new champion for sure, which I think is where the crossroads get. I don't know. I think they could have just booked Jay White in that tournament a little bit better. Um,
True.
kind of maybe had him on the other side of the bracket to where he could meet Moxley, because that was a good match. But I did
Oh,
pretty sure we still have one more round, don't we? Yeah, we have one more round because we have two matches on Dynamite. I mean, on
I
Collision.
think
We got
so,
two
yeah.
matches on
Orange
Saturday,
Cassidy and Roderick going against each other, and then
and then we
Claudio
have
Ganoli
Claudio
and
and Eddie Kingston.
yeah,
And the winner of those matches will then progress. So yeah, well, we're getting there. Next week's the go home show. Remember that.
yes.
So next week we'll know who's going to be in the finals of the tournament. But how you know?
Oh, you'll know,
Yeah, that was a pretty interesting segment.
Big Hebrew.
Do you know what made me laugh about that whole segment?
Well,
The fact that MJF is sitting there going, "I'm sitting here basking in the sun." Meanwhile, the segment is obviously it was a pre-tape from Max, but he's just sitting there going, "I'm basking in the sun." When
basking in glory.
we know he's basking in the sun. It was like 8:30. It was like the
Yo, word.
sun was already gone. That was funny. That was funny. Good job, Tony
No,
Khan.
it was.
Should have opened the show with that. But I don't know. That's gonna go somewhere. I can't remember. I made your name Booger. So
It's
I don't
supposed to
know.
say Boog right here on the guys on the corner of the screen. It's supposed to say Boog.
Auto corrected to Booger, so we just left it.
Yeah, sounds about right.
But no. So back to AEW.
Yes. What we're supposed to be talking about.
So yeah, I don't know. I feel like this Max Andrade thing's gonna kind of turn up on its head. I feel like it's gonna blow up into something else.
Are we going to see Max as national champion no?
Maybe it all out.
Sounds about right.
Maybe it all out. Possible.
Let's talk about Mercedes and Willow segment.
Good segment. The fact that Mercedes called Willow a dumb bitch four different times in like the 5 minute promo they cut on each other
Yeah,
sounds like a Mercedes Monet thing to do.
sounds about right.
Yeah, she really just called her a dumb bitch like four different times. Granted,
Word.
Will Ospreay called Kenny Omega a prick, so I don't know what's
Yeah.
worse.
Oh, I can't wait to talk about that.
I know you can't see it bubbling. See, because it's fresh, guys. Like it just happened, so he's bubbling over that. I'm asking him too
That
much. I'm
whole
asking him.
segment between that and the whole Darby Allin situation right now.
Well, let's go to Darby because, like I said, there wasn't really too much. We talked about the Continental.
Oh wait, we're
Sorry.
forgetting the whole thing, the triple threat match at that I called.
True. 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 I keep forgetting there wasn't an episode last week. So,
Yeah.
so yes, you did call it. There is going to be a three-way at All In. It's going to be Takeshita, Okada, Fletcher for the international title. Now, will oh, will Fletcher raise Okada's hand if
Or will
Okada wins the
Okada raise
match?
his hand, or will Takeshita beat both of them?
I hope Takeshita beats both of them. I really do.
Kind of
Tony,
here too,
Tony,
but
Tony Khan, please, for the love of God. Not that I want Kyle to lose the title. It's just like
We're not going to go back to this segment. I already said what I had to say. If Kyle was not a part of the Don Callis family, I would love him to stay as champion, but he's with the Don Callis family. He don't need the fucking Don Callis family. My
This
chant
match
started, by the way. Let's get off the topic for real quick. My chant was the first thing that popped off tonight, and I'm happy about it.
so open to fuck Don Callis chance. I love it.
Yes,
No, so my whole thing here is
Kyle don't need Don Callis
well,
family.
no, not even about that. It's gonna be 2-on-1 for a majority of the match. We know that.
Yes.
They're gonna
Or
work.
yeah, we could be
Well,
right about
no,
that.
no, they're gonna work together to eliminate Takeshita from the situation. Once they
Yes.
eliminate Takeshita from the situation, then they're gonna go at each other 1-on-1. Which then I feel
Who's
like
gonna
at
get
the end of that
who's gonna
match,
get the screwdriver
Takeshita's
first?
I don't know, but I think Takeshi's gonna get involved at the end of the match, like that. Like Okada, Fletcher's gonna beat the living crap out of each other. Then Takeshi's gonna kind of come in towards the end of the match, maybe hit a Blue Thunder bomb or two, and 1, 2, 3, new champion.
Yes, hopefully.
I really listen. I love Okada like to death. Great guy,
So do I. Yeah. All three
legend
guys
in
are good
Japan.
in this match.
Right,
That's why it's
legend in
really hard
Japan.
to
But
play this.
I don't want him to be international champion. If Tony Khan
I agree too.
if Tony Khan's gonna strap him up again, and now I'm gonna say this on the podcast. I did already mention this to you, but I'm
Yes.
gonna say this on the podcast. If Tony Khan's gonna strap up Okada, please be the world title, and please
Ooh.
let Okada be the one that beats Osprey.
Ooh. Yep.
Another two that have
I see
history
that
here in
happening.
Japan. I don't care what pay-per-view. I don't care. It's not all out, but I don't care because it's obviously going to be Max. Like you got to get
Yeah.
Osprey past either Andrade or Max first. Um, I don't care what pay-per-view. I don't care if it takes place at fucking World's End. Okada Osprey has to happen this year for the title at some point.
And Tony Khan, start making more pay-per-views in New Jersey so we can see Osprey as champion, please.
Yeah, right. I do want to see Osprey as champion. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. We didn't even get to London yet. We didn't. It's somewhere on the screen. 11 days.
Somewhere
It's
on the screen.
somewhere on the screen. It's probably right here or right here. So we're 11 days away from London. So I mean, I know we're jumping the gun. AEW is known for also pulling those triggers to where it could be like, oh well, Kenny's
Thank.
not getting the Kenny's Kenny's gonna retain, and then we're gonna go to All Out, and we'll do it in Chicago. Which would be so bad considering they're in Osprey's hometown, but
Yeah. Again, you should have Kenny, not Kenny. You should have Osprey win the title in his hometown.
yeah, that's what I think. But I feel like at the same time, it's like that's such an obvious thing that AEW could turn around and go, "Ha, you thought because we were in London, huh? No, no, Osprey's gonna win in Chicago. Like he's gonna."
Uh, ooh, excuse me.
I hope not. I hope it does get done at Wembley. That'd be pretty cool. I think the pop will be insane.
Oh, I will. Yep, I can imagine.
Whatever referee, whether it's
Writing.
Bryce, whether it's Aubrey,
Clark
whether
Bryce.
it's whether it's Bryce, whether it's Aubrey, whether it's Turner, I don't care who's in the ring.
It's Charles Robinson.
Once the
Tony Khan signed Charles Robinson.
he's a for lifer, he ain't going no. He's part of their ring crew. He's their circus monkey over there.
Circus monkey.
Yeah, I'm gonna get shit for that later. Someone's gonna clip that and go, "Oh, he hates Charles Robinson. No, I like Charles Robinson. He just needs to
Our
stop
Charles
licking."
Robinson is basically Bryce Wemsburg.
At this point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Charles Robinson needs to stop licking the top of Triple H's head and fucking do something. Like,
He's licking it real shiny clean.
even though he grew hair. Did you see that? Hunter grew hair. I didn't know he was capable anymore.
Oh no, Stephanie McMahon can never find his balls.
Okay, off topic. We're not talking about Triple H no more. We're an AEW channel. Tony Khan, I'm so sorry.
Yes,
So
Tony Khan, I apologize.
we sound like Max. My bad. So while we were talking about, all I could think about was his promo with CM Punk. Whether it's the "You Can't See Me" man or the King of Kings.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, you were not watching AEW when that promo happened. I will, and I had to show you that. I had to show you that promo recently. You never seen it till recently.
Yes, yes,
Recently, when you were here, I showed you that promo.
yes. I was so interested in it.
Yeah, and all you could say to me was, "I wish I was watching then, man." I was like, "Yeah, you missed a
Yeah,
lot." That promo
I
led to
know.
a dog collar match.
I know. I should have been watching.
Yeah, that promo led to a dog collar match, bro. I have the figures. They're in a
I know you
box.
do. I know.
Actually, I'm pretty sure they're downstairs, but they're in a box.
They're downstairs somewhere.
They're still in its packaging in like in a bin in
There you
storage.
go.
But no, yeah. So I mean, listen, Kenny Ospreay. Listen, all right, we'll get there now. There wasn't too
Yeah,
much, wasn't a whole lot to talk about, on this show tonight. But Kenny Ospreay.
it's going to be a banger. Oh wait! Before we even get off to the Kenny and Osprey, we already know what Swerve's talking about.
He said, "Hangman, don't be handing out challenges you can't keep,
Hmm.
or you can't." I don't know what the exact wording was, but it pretty much told him,
But
"Don't
I
be handing
definitely,
out
again,
challenges."
I kind of called this one. I kind of called this play too. How Hangman and Brodito came out, bunch of teams outside the ring, the Dogs,
Well, all right.
the Demand, the
Here's
Swirl,
my
the
here's
Bang
my
Bang
uh
Gang,
here's my
and the
thesis on this.
Congratulation.
We know because the news already broke. Dave Meltzer reported on it. Wrestling News Observer reported on it. Wrestling News Magazine, Pro Wrestling Magazine, they've all reported on it.
Everyone on
Pro
Twitter's
Wrestling
reporting on it too.
Illustrated, they've all reported already that AEW has creative plans for the New Day if they are to sign. Now, what I see them doing is obviously now you're starting to put the story in motion. But notice how the dogs were kind of involved today. Then the Donkales family was kind of involved today. So the reason I think they're doing that is so that if the New Day doesn't sign before, if they haven't already, if they
Hmm.
don't sign before All In, you can still have this trios match, but you're just gonna, instead of it being the New Day and Swerve, you're gonna add one of these other teams, one of these other trios to that match. It's obviously not the outcome we want, but I think that's just a plan in motion. I feel like the news would have been public that the New Day signed, unless it could have been a quiet signing.
On the table.
Well, right, it could have been a quiet signing because I mean, realistically, Adam Cole was a quiet signing in a few years back. Brian was a quiet signing, so it's possible. Um, Christian was a very quiet signing. No one knew about that in 2020. I mean, it was during COVID, but whatever. So my thing here is, I think the New Day show up with Swerve. I think they win the trios titles. I love the idea of Swerve, Austin Creed, and Kofi. That would be awesome. Because
Yes.
we know Kofi is not Kofi Kingston anymore. He's just Kofi.
Yeah.
And Xavier Woods is went back to his indie name, which is Austin Creed, which is awesome.
Yes.
And you got Swerve. I don't know that I'm buying a shirt.
Oh yeah, I will definitely get to swear
I'm
whatever
buying it.
shirt they call it
Yeah,
made.
I'm buying a shirt. But now let's get to the juicy stuff. Now we got everything else out of the way, and I think we didn't forget anything. Let's talk about that. First off, I am very offended that the Elite did not come out to carry on my wayward. Okay, by Kansas. All right,
Yes.
I am very offended by that, but I see why they do it. The Bucks come out. The Bucks come to the ring. The Bucks are still technically,
They
the
super
Bucks are
kick
still.
Christian.
Well, okay, that was during the match, but technically, the Bucks are babyface still. Well, they were going into that match. I mean, I guess you could say they still are. So they're babyface. You can't have babyface Bucks come out with turning heel Kenny. They worked together good. The match was great. Don't get me wrong. I mean,
Yes.
would I have liked it to be someone else besides the Don Callis family, considering the whole show was the Don Callis family this week? Yes.
Basically, yeah. We saw Lance Archer fight. Wow. Woohoo.
I know. Murder Hawk Monster.
Steroids. Steroids.
That's Brian
From
Cage.
Brian Cage.
I can't say that he follows me on Instagram. We like you, Brian.
He follows you. I don't.
He follows me. he followed me when he was on the Indies, like it was way before AEW. He followed me when he was on the Indies, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever because he had like he was like Tommy Invincible, like he had some type of a following. Right,
And
but he had
Harper
like
goes,
he was like a big indie guy, and I was like I knew who he was, and he followed me because he was on one of the cars I'd been to in New York, one of the indie shows I'd gone to. So he had followed me on Instagram, and I thought I was so cool. And then when he signed with AEW, I was like, that guy follows me. So yeah, if you go to my followers on
yeah,
Instagram, Brian Cage follows me. He just
he's
has
got
no
Brian
idea who I
Cage.
am.
I got Warrior people, so I'm good.
He has actual indie wrestlers. I got Brian Cage,
I got Warrior people that love me.
and Swerve likes my stories. So
True.
it was one story. It was one story. But after the match, all hell
Demo.
breaks loose. All hell breaks loose. The dogs came out. Moxley didn't. The dogs came out and jumped the elite.
Moxie said, I didn't mind my business.
Then Cope and Cage came out. They go after the Bucks. The Bucks super kick Christian on accident. Then Cope gets mad and starts pushing people around, and then it got pretty nasty. It got pretty ugly
And then
towards the end.
Osprey comes out with they give Kenny a mic.
Right, because everyone brawls out to the back. They give them a mic. Osprey comes out, and
Oh,
Osprey was being held back by security, which I see was
the two guys.
two whole guys that couldn't hold a stick back, but two whole guys, and Kenny had said something again because in their promo earlier, Kenny did say something about his kid and did say something about his wife and how his kid shouldn't be at ringside for what he's going to do to him. And Osprey took that to heart because he came out and said something. And Kenny
Well,
said,
we know his wife's in a match against the Brawling Birds.
"Yep,
Not
yep."
Brawling Birds, the
She
Divine
both says she
Dominions.
is a brawling bird. The Divine Minions. So
With Groot.
said Mick Foley. He seems to be
No,
around
he barks.
every time
Yeah,
they're
he
on
barks.
TV. He seems to be
He
around.
barks. He barks for them.
That he did. That he did.
Come on, Mick. We know you. We know you better than that, Mick.
I love him. He says he's got one more in him, and I hope he does. And I hope it's against Max, man. I really do.
Mm. Now
But
it's against Moxley.
back to hell no. Back to what we were saying.
Yeah, true.
Moxley will kill him. So at least Max, they're both from Long Island. They could deal. So
Yeah,
so
Long
um
Island death match.
so Kenny reiterates to Osprey same thing he said in the promo, and Osprey said, "I'm gonna kick his ass." Runs towards the ring, and this is the first time they've really gotten physical with each other in this whole thing.
Yeah.
And they've gotten physical, yes, but this was the first time that there was punches thrown.
Yep.
Um, and Osprey's the
Osprey said, "I'm
one,
going to kick your ass, bro."
yeah, and he did for a minute, and then Osprey's the one who ended up through that table, via one winged
Yeah, I
angel off
thought
the
Kenny was going
apron.
through it.
So did I. But via one winged angel off the apron, that got me pretty hyped. It got my fiance pretty hyped. Because if you were not excited for that match, you are now.
Oh,
Kenny Omega is now officially the heel. Osprey is officially the babyface. This is what everybody wanted in this story.
yep.
It's what everybody wanted. Just saying. I mean, it was an interesting night. Like I said, I apologize. The episode is short this week. There was not really we covered everything. There was not a lot to talk about.
Yeah, even on last
Um,
episode too. We really had a lot to say, but again, between the
Technical
Jack
issues.
Perry and Moxley match, that was a
Oh,
good match too.
it was a good match. Again, I feel like Moxley's facing all these guys that should have advanced in the tournament. Nothing against Nigel, but I mean,
Got a broken foot,
I'm putting Nigel over Hetch and Sarah any day of the week, but it shouldn't have
but
been Nigel.
Nigel's definitely not going over Moxley though
No,
next week.
and no, he's not. And Godspeed to him. He's got ligament problems in that ankle, and it's not broken, not fractured. That's good, but he's got ligament problems. He's got a sprain. He's got a whole bunch
Yep.
of stuff going on. So Godspeed to him for even getting in the ring tonight. couldn't have been. I sprained my knee playing baseball, and I was done for 4 weeks. So yeah, I give it to him for sure. Um, I think the Continental Cup shaping it. I think All In again shaping it to be pretty good. Again, somewhere on your screen, somewhere, probably on this side, but somewhere on your screen. We're 11 days away from All In. We're officially under 2 weeks. It is a week from Sunday.
Can't wait for that podcast.
We
Live
have
podcast, by the way, guys.
that it is going to be live. We're going to be live on YouTube. Right here at a wrestling live. Wow, I just plugged the main channel, I guess. Just plug the main channel. Well, if you guys want vlogs and gaming videos, go check out Ace Tilly Life. There's some cool stuff to go check out over there. We
Movies
pretty much
videos.
we vlog, we post gaming videos there. We live stream on Twitch most of the time we're playing games, so which is also Ace Tilly Life. But with that being said, tune in next week where we're gonna give you our predictions.
For the go home show.
Go home show, right? So we're gonna give you our predictions. We're gonna talk about all things all in, and we're gonna get ready for that live show. But with that being said, I do apologize. This week was short. This episode of Dynamite, again, there was a lot more action to talk about than there was story implications because we're into that time where we're going into All In. So a lot of these shows are going to be story driven. There's going to be a lot of wrestling because they're trying to AEW tells their stories in the ring, which is pretty
Yeah.
cool. So, um, with that being said, we hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment. Tell us what you
And
think. Tell us
again, whose house?
New Day's house because that's who's coming in. So, thank you guys for watching. Let us know in the comments below what you guys are most excited for All In. And with that being said, have a good night. We'll see you guys next week for the Go Home Show. Peace.